Hey, Cancer, intuitive soul coach here with your end of the year bonus reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll dive into the collective energy of Cancer and take a look at how you are winding down the end of 2022. So please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, so Cancer, we are going to take a look at the overall energy for you in the month of December. We'll take a look at what you are leaving behind as well as what you are bringing forward into the new year. We'll take a look at how you've grown during this cycle, action steps that you can take to continue moving forward on your soul's journey, and lastly, we'll get messages from your spiritual team. So right away here, we have Sagittarius energy. We are in Sagittarius season, so it doesn't surprise me. We also have Cancer, you, and we have Aquarius. Now, you may have these placements in your chart. You may be dealing with others who have these placements, or you are just embodying the energy showing up here. Right away, we have focus on the positive. So this is a turnaround month for you to really change the game. Focus on the positive. Focus on what is working for you and what has worked in the past. And maybe even taking a look at what hasn't worked, limiting beliefs, and things that may need an upgrading, because what you're doing is you're shifting your energy and you're rising up here, and anything that no longer is helping you on your journey, you are facing it. You're taking a look at what it is, you're bringing light to it, and you're able to move forward. Because you have here, staying positive and staying in that abundant mindset will be very beneficial as you navigate into 2023. Now, some of you are already thinking about your goals. You're already thinking about your career, possibly your health, your relationships, how you would like to see 2023 planning out for you with whether it's your business, whether it is your health, your relationships, goals that you have. There could be a move. I'm sensing that a lot of you Cancerians, there is a shift that's already happening within you, and a lot of you already can feel it. And it may be a time for you, Cancer, to push through any of those insecurities that you've had from maybe past conditioning, past experiences, or trauma that you have been through. If you have a lack of I am not, a belief of I am not enough, or I don't make enough money, or I don't have the kind of relationship in my life, I feel like you're taking a look one step deeper. You're taking a look at why you have any limiting beliefs that are holding you back. And what is happening here on a collective level, Cancer, is you're shedding light to the things that may have felt heavy or felt a little bit uncertain or difficult in your life. And when you shed light to those things, it allows you to be real with yourself, be real with others. It allows you to live an authentic life. Now, I do feel for a lot of you Cancerians, you're getting real and honest about what it is that you want for yourself, or what it is that you want out of a relationship or out of a career, or how to take those next steps. So what you'll see happening from December into that January energy is a lot of the ideas that you've had, a lot of the work that you've been putting into yourself, you're seeing that it's starting to integrate into your physical world. So a lot of you are really getting honest. You're basing your truth and your integrity and your positivity into your physical world, and you're living that truth. You're stepping into that truth. There is a knowing here. And I feel like it's a really good time to get honest about what you want to achieve. Don't worry about necessarily how, because I feel like the steps are going to start to lay out for themselves, and you will make progress in a lot of different areas of your life, not just one or two, but 2023 is going to be a very pivotal year for you, Cancer. Let's take a look here. and get your main energy for December. Now I am getting, I'm getting a mix here between, it could be even the Wheel of Fortune. I'm also getting perspective changes. So we could see the Hanged Man as well. But I also feel like you're bringing more balance to your life. You're bringing a lot more, as I say, bringing balance to your life. We have here finding balance. So some of you may have Libran placements as well, but this is earth energy here. It's the Two of Pentacles. So you are doing what you can to bring about more balance in your physical world. It's because you're bringing balance to your emotional, your inner self. So let's take a look and see what's going on for you. We have the heart chakra illuminated right away for you here. We also have here justice card energy, justice energy showing up for you. Detaching yourself from any expectations or any how-tos. I feel like detaching yourself from any limiting beliefs or shadows that you have faced here. This can also, I feel in this deck specifically, sometimes the 8 and the 11 get swapped around. So it can be the strength card as well as that justice energy. But I am feeling for you, I'm getting a little bit of that Leo energy, but this is all about justice, karma, balance. It's about if you've been dealing with any legalities in 2022 or any injustice acts or unjust acts, untruths, imbalance, feeling at times like life isn't fair. Sometimes we can get stuck into that victim mentality. What is happening here is you are remembering that you are a soul that has come down to earth here to have this human experience, and you're detaching yourself from any of the cold, the negative emotions, the expectations possibly, because you can see that she's stepping out of this area that looks a little bit cold. It looks a little bit frozen here. So you may be detaching from pain, from drama, from negativity, because it does say focus on the positive. Push through those insecurities. And that's what you are doing here. In order for you to fully find peace, she's holding the dove there. She's holding the dove, but she needs to detach from a way of thinking or being or doing that was no longer serving her. We have here, find balance. The Two of Pentacles can be at times like you are putting in a lot of work. A lot of you have spent 2022 multitasking, trying to balance your home life, your play life, your career. For others of you, you may have been searching for a home, kind of going back and forth. I'm getting this back and forth energy of trying to put the pieces together of how to bring about more stability to your life, whether it is a new home, a move, business, family. Some of you had to, I just heard, either move with family, live with family, or you've had your family or adult children maybe move back in with you. Some of you have had to take care of smaller children as well, caregivers, but you're finding balance in all areas of your life. And that's what you're bringing into the new year with you. Why and how? Because you're detaching from any negativity that you've carried or held onto here. You're heading towards more peace. You're opening up this heart chakra, Cancer. Some of you are forgiving. Some of you are mending, healing issues of the heart. Now, when this heart chakra comes up, at times we can, on the lower spectrum of the heart chakra, the lower energy here, we can feel withdrawn. We can feel anxiety, depression. We can feel fear, worry, pain, anger, bitterness, resentment. But on the upswing of the heart chakra, when we fully embrace, and this chakra is flowing powerfully in the direction that it's supposed to here, the heart chakra is all about unconditional love for yourself, for others, for the world, for this beautiful Mother Earth. And a lot of you are opening up to see things in a way that you weren't able to necessarily see in the past. It could have been because you felt insecure, or you let fears get in the way, or maybe you just felt too imbalanced, but things are starting to change and shift in your world. Now let's take a look and see what you're releasing. What are you letting go of in 2022? What are you leaving behind? What's no longer serving you any longer? That one too. Thank you, Spirit. We have, oh, I love it. Yes, you have literally the Star and the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups is that heart energy of all those emotions that we just talked about. Okay, that energy of, and remember earlier I said something with perspective. Even if it's not the Hangman here, the Five of Cups needs to change their perspective to a more optimistic, positive mindset, because sometimes we can get drugged down to those lower energies of, again, not being aware, feeling angry, feeling bitter, feeling like a victim at times. But this Five of Cups, you're leaving behind. You're leaving behind some sort of emotional loss, some sort of betrayal, broken heart, disappointment. This is about you forgiving. This is about you seeing the glass half full versus half empty. This is saying that you've allowed yourself space to grieve, but you're not sitting in it any longer. It's time for you to switch your focus going into 2023, because you have been healing. It's time to break the chains. This Star energy showing up is all about hope, guidance, and positivity. Don't give up on those dreams. More peace is coming in for you. She needs to detach herself from that which is cold or that which feels lonely or isolated, remembering why your soul came here to have this experience, remembering who you are on a soul level. And this is something that Spirit's been really bringing up, and you may hear me talk about this throughout a lot of these end of the year readings, is we are waking up as a consciousness. We are leveling up here, and we're able to tune into that 7th, 8th, and 9th chakra that opens us up to channeling and remembering who we are. It opens us up to our higher self, which our higher self has access to our blueprint of why we are here on earth. And this is about you breaking free from anything that blocks you or holds you down to those lower energies. So it could be a perfect month for you to heal, forgive, make amends, do some inner healing work, some chakra energy work as well, some journaling, meditation, things of that nature. Also, I would really love, Cancer, if you would write down. A lot of times when we put it on paper, it means a lot and we're able to see it. Therefore, it's something we can move through more quickly when it's on paper. That's why a lot of people journal or write memoirs, things of that nature, because it's getting it out of our energy onto paper, which helps us heal. So for some of you, you may benefit from writing down the beliefs that you have that are limiting you. Maybe you have a belief that you're not enough, or you're not pretty enough, or you're not smart enough, or you're not good enough for whatever reason, and take a look at why you feel those things, because the more that you can dive into and shed light to the things that are painful, you can get to the root of it and it'll dissipate. It'll be something that you understand. It was just an experience. It's not who you are on that soul level. So very deep reading, as they all have been, but I feel like you're changing your focus going into 2023, definitely switching it up for the better, but it'll also allow you to be real with yourself. Be real about who you are. And also there's a self-acceptance that is happening here for you. You're getting raw, you're getting vulnerable. And sometimes as humans, or as a soul having this human experience, we think that it is bad to become vulnerable, or bad or negative to become real. What if people don't like us? What if we're rejected? What if we put out our story and they don't feel it? That's actually what's going to bring you together and align you with a sense of belonging. Okay, definitely going to bring in a sense of belonging. Some of us are, a lot of us on a collective level, are calling in our soul tribe, are calling in the people here on earth that can help us grow, help us advance. Let's take a look at a peek of 2023. And Cancer, I will be putting out yearly readings towards the end of the month that will go in depth of each month for 2023. But let's get a sneak peek into what 2023 is bringing in for you. What do we have here for, oh, they want one more. Okay. Oh, that's why you get a chakra card as well. All right, let's take a look here. Now, the chakra card showing up, solar plexus, this is your powerhouse. This is the energy where the ego center lays as well. And actually, a lot of people think that this ego is bad, but in reality, the ego, it does hold, it can hold fear, and it can hold those emotions of centeredness at times. So the ego isn't always thriving on those lower energies as some might think, but the ego can be flipped into this feeling proud of who you are. And some people may say that's ego, but it's not. And that may be a belief that is limiting you. You may say, well, if I put myself out there, I'm just going to look like I'm too overly confident and people won't like me, or maybe I'll come across as arrogant and maybe people won't like me. It's time to shine. It's time to really open up this solar plexus, step into your power, be real, and you're going to attract the light of other people who also can resonate with you as well. That is the law of attraction. That is the energy here. So the solar plexus, which is in your belly area, is your powerhouse. It is about you being real, stepping into that version of you that has existed all along. But sometimes we let those lower emotions of the ego, such as rejection, fear, or over spotlight energy here. Some of you may not want to step into the spotlight in fear of, negativity, abandonment, rejection, withdrawal. For others of you, this is about not dimming your light to fit in. Don't dim who you are to fit in. This isn't about fitting in. It's about you being authentically you. Maybe this has to do with your health. Some of you may have a difficult time switching up your health or believing something differently because maybe there's an overall conscious energy of you must go in this direction, or this is what society says you're supposed to believe. Don't eat a potato, it has too many carbs, or you'll never be able to heal from this degree of cancer, or we're supposed to drink as a society as a whole. Everyone drinks, right? It would be taboo to go against the norm. So I feel like there are beliefs out there that you are pushing up against because they're not your beliefs. And that's what the solar plexus is all about, aligning with your truth, Cancer. Let's take a look and see what 2023 is bringing in for you. Released. I love this. This is actually the death card, major transformations, and we have 3 of Pentacles. So the 3 of Pentacles comes after this too. So you are stepping into this new energy. If you're going from that 2 of Pentacles, you're finding balance. And once you find this balance, which I feel is happening in December, it's going to allow you to reach out, attract your soul tribe, attract helpful people that want to see you thrive and grow, friends, families, soulmates, lovers, partnerships, connections, businesses. There's going to be way more people, situations, experiences, and activities that can help you kind of come out of this shell or this label. We'll call it a label, where I feel like you are able to feel alive within the people that you surround your energy with. But it's important for you to reach out and know that you're not alone, and know that you have this innate sense of connectedness and belonging and reaching out. You're going to find your soul tribe here. When this 3 of Pentacles shows up, I feel it's you really stepping into your power, because you have this death card, which talks about release. It talks about not resisting the change, and the change is certainly happening for you. You've been going through this rebirth, this spiritual growth here. So you're transforming from the inside out, and what's happening along the way is you're attracting helpful people who will allow you to really grow and be your authentic self. I mean, this could be anyone, it could be anything, but it's also your higher self, your spiritual team, your guides. It is the people and the consciousness, the energy that wants you to really tune in. And sometimes we feel disconnected from the world or from Earth or from our spiritual team. But what's happening here is you are feeling these energies maybe that you haven't felt before. Some of you are meeting with your spirit guides, ascended masters, angels. You may be connecting to loved ones who've crossed over. A lot of you are getting messages through dreams at this time, Cancer. And the dreams and that inner knowing and that higher self is telling you that it's time to release the old way of being, and it's time to integrate this new way of being, because you are shifting on a cellular level. You are raising your vibration. Your body no longer maybe wants the things that you wanted in the past. Maybe you've had certain cravings or certain addictions that you just couldn't nip in the bud. For others of you, you've had ongoing illnesses that you couldn't quite heal. I feel that it's all been a part of this process here, a process that you've been shedding the old to make way for the new. And you can see here that his heart chakra is opening. I really love this. So whether you are working here with light beings, with spiritual helpers, people on the other side or beings on the other side, or whether in this physical lifetime, you may be working with a coach, a healer, an intuitive, a psychic, a mentor. You may be working with people, and this could even be friendships and family members and loved ones, lovers who are here to help you evolve and grow. So reach out and say yes. I really love this energy showing up for you. All right, let's take a look, Cancer, and see what messages are coming. Okay, oh, they're telling me I skipped a part, and I certainly did. We're going to take a look lastly here before we get messages from your team. We're going to see how you've grown. How have you grown during this year? Because a lot of you have certainly grown in big ways, even if you can't quite see it. Oh, doesn't surprise me to see that coming up. Okay, beautiful. You have here, and some of you Cancerians may be on the border of Gemini, or you may have Gemini placements in your chart. If so, you may want to check that reading out. But it's the confront card, and I love this confront card because you can take a look. He's confronting the shadow. So what's happening on a conscious level, but specifically for you, Cancer, as well, is you're confronting the things that maybe we don't want to confront because it's uncomfortable. It's challenging. We don't want to take a look at the things that are difficult. We don't want to take a look sometimes at the negativity, right? But when we bring light to a situation, it can dissolve. Then it's no longer a shadow, right? When you shine light into a dark room with a flashlight, the dark dissolves and it becomes light. So that's what you're doing here is you're shining that light from within you, your solar plexus, because that is your powerhouse. That is your light center here. When you shine light on the things that maybe you've kept locked aside, suppressed, that have been unhealed, when you confront this here, you allow it to dissolve. So that's how you've grown in big ways. So some of you have physically stepped out of relationships, patterns, addictions, careers, things of that nature in order for you to live your highest life, because there was a point with this Eight of Swords that you lived in a lot of anxiety. And we talked about that here with with the heart chakra. This is feeling hopeless, feeling helpless. But instead of feeling helpless and hopeless, you're switching that dynamic from this negative to the positive. And instead of feeling helpless and hopeless, you're feeling helpful and hopeful. And you're remembering that you are a soul having a human experiences. And this human experience or experiences that you've been through don't define you as a soul. They're just here for you to experience, for you to grow, for you to evolve. And that's maybe what you're shedding light on. Some of you are able to access, again, that higher self. You're able to access the energy of remembering why your soul came here. When we come into this earthly realm, we have what is called spiritual amnesia. We don't always remember our blueprint, or we don't remember why we came here. It's as if everything's wiped away. And it's because we have to come down to this lower density, this 3D energy, to have this physical body. And sometimes we forget. And I feel a lot of you are waking up to your purpose. And that's what's been shifting over the last few years for you, but especially 2022. And you're waking up to your truth. And that's what this is all about for you. Being real, opening up to that truth, being vulnerable, so you can come here and truly use your gifts and your skills and your talents to help uplift mankind. Very powerful. And lastly, dedicated effort. Ooh, I just got full on body goosebumps. Some of you are healers. Some of you are music teachers. You may be sound healers as well. You may be spiritual influencers. This is about you mastering your craft. It's about learning all that you can, not just about your immediate internal world and what's going on in your world, but you're taking a look beyond the spectrum, maybe taking a look and seeing what's going on out there. You may be shedding light to helping the things that make you irk at night, the things that keep you awake, the things that fill you with anxiety. Maybe you're taking a look at any issues with maybe homelessness or the planet or what's going on in the world, things of that nature. And you're saying to yourself, how can I help? And check that out. You have 8, 8, 8. I didn't even realize that here. 8s are about power. You're taking a look at the authority as you've always known it. The authority, whether it's government or whether it is authority of a job, or maybe there is someone of power that you've succumbed to in a relationship. But you're taking a look at that authority or that power, and you may be changing or switching up that game and saying, you know what, I'm in charge of what I want to do here. This is about you gaining that strength. And remember in the beginning, we talked about that Leo energy. That's that 8 too. That is about controlling what you can, but things are going to start speeding up here for you. I feel like there's another 8. Is there another 8 here for you? No, but I'm just getting that strong energy of forward movement, standing in your power, standing within your efforts here. Some of you may be going back to school, learning. There's a lot of education here in your reading. So this 8 of Pentacles is about dedication, craftsmanship. It's very fortuitous for those that are healers in the art, design, education, spiritual realms. Holistic type of energy here, light workers basically. For others of you, you're shifting up what you want in your life, taking control, taking back the reins of your power, and realizing that you're so much more than just the labels that maybe others or you have put on yourself. So very powerful here. I'm so glad Spirit reminded me to tune into how you've grown, because 8 is a card of personal power. So you've grown a lot here. All right, last but not least, let's get messages from your spiritual team. This is the Work Your Light Oracle, Cancer, one of my favorite new decks. Well, it's not new, but it's new to me. Rebecca Campbell. And for those of you that are interested in any of the decks that you see used during your reading, you can find all of that information in the description box below. All right, what do we have here, please, for Cancer? Okay, oh, all right. They're giving me the name Tim or Timothy. It could be even Timmy. Someone may have a nickname. That could be a grandfather, a father, a brother, a child. Timmy or Timothy. Please take it as it resonates. Also, they're showing me some sort of bow. Now, I don't know if it's somebody is listening to this while they're tying a bow, maybe on a present, or you may be looking, you may have access to seeing a bow where you are sitting at this time, or it could be like you're wrapping up a cycle and you're wrapping it up with a bow, and that may be the energy of 2022 for you. It's as if you're wrapping the cycle up and you're putting a bow on it, but you're delivering this into the new year. So it's as if you already have these gifts and everything inside that you need. You're wrapping it up, but there's an exciting energy of 2023. So please take that as it resonates for you. All right, we have here, wow, we have I'm Rama. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that. It says, where are you being called to journey to? I'm Rama. So this is all about your soul journey. This is about where you are being called to heal or to make a presence. And we just talked about this energy that some of you may be called towards a higher healing. And maybe it is healing the planet, or maybe it is, through some sort of act of service or kindness, volunteer work. Some of you are being called to help humanity in a higher level. You may be a light worker. For others of you, you may be called to journey towards a certain area of the world. I think it was either Aries or Taurus. If you have those placements, Cancer, you may want to check that out as well. Aries reading was very powerful, but you may be called to go towards a certain area of your journey or of your life. Follow that knowing, because like I said, we have access. The more that we go into the 2023 year, we'll have access at a more accessible level to remembering what our soul's journey is and what we need to do to move forward. You're getting the intuitive nudges at this time. Spirit is gently pushing you forward onto your soul's journey. So you have a calling deep within. Spirit's saying, go with that calling. We have transformation, and you actually have that transformation card here showing up with the, where is it here? With this death card. Okay, you are going through a transformation, and you have transformation. And we said this too. Things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. So you definitely are changing. And you can see that she has this beautiful sphinx. So this is about you being fiercely independent. Some of you, it's important to go against the grain. It is about shedding truth and shedding light to the things that everyone else is pushing up against. It could be a collective consciousness that you may need to go against the grain. Like we talked about earlier, sometimes there's so much power in a collective belief around a situation that we, having a human experience, we navigate towards that as well. But this is saying, if it doesn't feel true for you, don't go in that direction. You're being called to do something differently. You're called to wake up people on a higher level. So transformation is stepping in here for you. It says, just say yes. Just say yes. So if you've been questioning a situation, should I move? Should I leave this energy? Should I go for that job? Should I tackle this health condition? Should I get that surgery? Whatever it is for you, just say yes, because there's something here very, very powerful. And I feel like you already knew the answer. And if you've been waiting for confirmation, here it is. And last but not least, trust your path. If you knew you were supported, Cancer, what would you do? Because you are supported, and you are remembering that. There is a knowing that you have within you. You are supported as you say yes to this new journey, this new path. And that's what Spirit wants you to remember. What are you being called to journey towards? You're going through this transformation. There is a remembering here. It is time to say yes and know that you are supported along the way. What a powerful reading here, Cancer. All of them have been very powerful. I hope this resonates, beautiful soul. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe if you would like. And feel free to hit that notification button, as I will be posting yearly readings towards the end of December into January. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for connecting to this soul tribe that we've created here. I just love each and every one of you and sending you all lots of love. Thank you so much.